Hello everyone and welcome to another beer review. Now we've got another beer from Lidl, and again the wife bought this, so I'm not really sure on the price, although one of the viewers has told us that the last one we did, which was the Fest beer, previously was sold roughly about 99 pence a can. So we're not sure whether it's still that price, although it would probably make an idea why the wife bought me it, because it was cheap. But it might be round about £1 to £1.50, so I think it's probably the kind of cheaper end of the spectrum. So I presume this one's going to be the same because it has a very similar kind of can to the last one. And today we're going to be doing a wheat beer, a Weiss beer. But there we go. And I don't know really anything about this. It's 5%, 500ml can. There's nothing really on it apart from it is actually supposed to be brewed in Germany. So there you go. And why not just crack it open and see what happens. Right, let's do the pour. So while the last one wasn't, I think we did the Fest beer, it wasn't a true Fest beer. I had some of the flavours of a Fest beer, but it wasn't really a Fest beer. It was kind of lacking in some ways. But if you treated it as a kind of just a lager, then it wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad if you compare it to a lot of the other kind of mainstream options. So not too bad, and if it's cheap in price. So there we go. You can see it's quite, how would you say, cloudy? Hazy is the word they go for now. Hazy. Apparently we used to say cloudy, you used to get cloudy side, and then apparently hazy is the word now. You shouldn't say cloudy. Maybe it's the wrong pronoun, I don't know. Seriously. But anyway. Yeah, I'm getting grain, maybe slightly kind of acidic tones, slightly kind of lemony, slightly kind of tomatoey, salsa kind of smells. That's what we're getting, which is very kind of normal for these types of beers. So let's try it. It's not as bad as I thought it might be, which I suppose was a bit unfair because the Fest beer wasn't a bad beer. It was slightly below average if you take it as a Fest beer type of thing, so I gave it 4 out of 10, but if it had been a lager it probably would have got maybe 5 out of 10 and that type of stuff. This one, I thought, well, a wheat beer takes a wee bit more to get a good wheat beer, because you've got to get the flavours balanced. And I'm not saying they've got the flavours completely balanced, but they're fairly well balanced. There's just at the start there's just a little bit, maybe too much sweetness. And it's just slightly imbalanced in that point. But in general, not actually too bad. Yeah. So let's kind of break it down. Right, you're getting a sweetness, light malty sweetness at the start, and you're also getting some light grains as well. As it moves on from the start of the mouth, or front of the mouth, to the mid-tongue, you're starting to get a little bit more kind of grainy flavour coming through. The sweetness is there, but it's kind of died down a bit, but it's still there. But you're getting more grainy flavours, and you're also starting to get kind of a little bit more kind of salsa, kind of slightly acidic kind of feel as well. And you are getting what I would kind of emulate as the tomato sauce out of the Heinz baked beans. You're starting to get that kind of flavour profile coming through, which again you get quite a lot in kind of wheat beers or kind of more kind of grainy flavoured beers, that type of thing. So you're getting that. Then it moves on to the kind of from the mid tongue to the aftertaste, and it just things just kind of dissipating really. The thing is, the grainy flavours and the kind of slightly Heinz baked beans kind of tomato sauce kind of flavours. It sounds quite bad when I'm describing it, but it does actually. That's what it reminds me of. When I taste that flavour, I'm thinking, Heinz baked beans. So I am. But that kind of dissipates quicker than the sweetness, so you're getting a kind of, the last flavour you're getting is just the kind of remnants of the kind of malty sweetness, which again is quite light. It's a wee bit more to start with, but then kind of just slowly kind of eases off through the mid-tongue and also into the kind of aftertaste. So, it's actually not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not a great wheat beer, but I think it's quite a good one if people just want to try some wheat beers, because it does have the flavour profiles there. So, if you're not really into your wheat beers, or you've never really tried them, I think this is probably quite a good one to have, because it's not too much in your face. Overall, the flavour profiles are on the kind of lighter side, which isn't a bad thing, because some wheat beers can be quite overpowering and probably to a certain point quite sickening. Where this is, you can drink quite a few of these not so bad. And I think if you look at it as maybe a kind of standard mainstream lager alternative, then they're actually not bad, actually. They're not bad. The Fest beer and this one. So what would I give this out of 10? As a wheat beer, I would give it a 5. I would give it a 5. It's kind of very kind of average from that point of view. But it's very drinkable as well. So I'm not going to kind of treat it badly, because with it being in the lighter end of the scale, it does have other functionalities, like it's easier to drink, it's more palatable, that you can drink more of them without kind of starting to get kind of sickened of them. So it does have its benefits from being in the lighter end. If you're a staunch wheat beer and you really do enjoy good strong wheat beer, then this is going to be lacking for you. It's not really going to have the strength of flavour that you're maybe looking for. But if I treated this like a lager, you know, if you're putting up against the Forsters, the Carlings, the wonderful Budweisers and all these type of things, including the UK's number one, which is Corona Extra, then I would probably say this is nicer and more interesting from that point of view. So I would probably turn around and say, if I was comparing it to them, and they all were at kind of the 5 level, then yes, I would basically give this a point more and say yes, this would be a 6. So it's actually better. I would rather drink this than drink a Foster's or a Carling. Although Carling gives me a hell of a win, so I think most people would like me to drink anything apart from Carling. So from that point of view, it's unbelievable. I don't know what's in Carling, but by God, just to get the flatulence going, Jesus God. Yeah, it's like a bloody tornado going off. It's just dreadful. So I would say, as a Weiss beer, or a wheat beer, I would say it's 5 out of 10, and as a general kind of lager, then I would give it 6 out of 10 compared to the mainstream options, not compared to lagers in general. But yes, it's not a bad little lager from that point of view. And they can manage to do a 500ml can. It's 5%, so 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 depending how you look at it. Thanks for watching, cheers and bye for now.